fighting alongside a god.
I did.
Surely this is not the same Gabriel I know. A man of science.
She touched me. That sounds odd. No, she did.
Raven Queen?
At least, I mean, it could have been anybody. Well, the birds were talking to me, and it was very odd, and there wasn't
Spirit is
much.
disrupting her domain.
I believe the queen is present due to not taking people to the other side. That is what I believe to be her one true duty, is to be the usher, the bridge. And nobody has crossed that bridge in a very long time. No, I felt her. She might not be too happy with me, but I definitely sense something. Am I in full belief of it? No. Maybe it was just a trick of my imagination. Wanting to understand, well, it's... That's
Don't
why
worry,
I believe
Gabriel.
whatever we want is up in those hills, because the bird said save them.
You know,
Don't worry, Gabriel. There's other birds out there for you.
You know, Gabriel, Elena may be too stubborn to come to her senses and realize, but I think you are at the very least beginning to, but should recognize that her interests align with our own, and you are her bridge currently. Whether you like that or want to accept it or not,
I hate it.
Well, it seems we all may have been chosen by Asmodeus, but you may have been picked by a couple.
You might be right.
So now what?
Well,
Guess we prepare to go to the gates of Chasm.
I disagree. I believe we should prepare to go find out what it was ever pulling at her spirit, at her soul.
It was the gates of Chasm.
Oh, well then shit. Yes, let's go to the gates.
I think
Yes.
we should prep. It should be a time of gathering both our allies and information as much as we can, as quickly as we can. The less time Casimir has to prepare, the better. And if all else, all of this, all of us, all of them fail, we'll pick. And whoever ends up atop the throne agree to do whatever they can in their power to seal themselves away.
And with that, with plans to assault the gates of Kazath with all the allies you can muster, as Gabriel, you come to terms a little bit with your patronage, perhaps, and deciding to go after the source of these souls that have been pulled to seemingly Kazath. You are gifted a boon of the Raven Queen.
Whoa!
For now, you permanently are able to detect the presence of any undead within 60 feet of you.
Ooh.
That is sick.
And on top of that, you, whenever you cast a healing spell, you can add your proficiency bonus to whatever heal you make. I will write this all up and get it into a nice little card for you.
Is it just like attached to my clothing? It's just like,
No, this is just a feature that
oh, it's just like
over you.
a
This
thing.
is just a boon that she has granted you
What
upon
the
your
fuck?
kind of acceptance of the mission. And she's giving you a bit of a boon on your quest. But as you all kind of agree the plan of attack to gather your allies, even putting a contingency in case things go bad. That is where we'll pick up next week. As we'll spend a little bit of time gathering allies and doing some other things. But then
Trading arcane batteries.
perhaps
possibly?
if you want to do some shopping first, we can do some
Mhm.
shopping first. But then traveling to the gates of Kazath for what you guys have got planned is a fucking all-out brawl, which is exciting. I like it. All right.
So, are we just stealing the book and dipping?
I think I could not unsee Zexun like football linemen just dashing for the throne to sit on it. It's like, fuck you guys.
I need y'all to
This
know.
motherfucker's actually gonna self-sacrifice, and I'm so mad. Okay.
I need y'all to know that I specifically went wrist pocket for this fucking book for literally no other reason but this book. Okay? I want this thing to fucking disappear, us dip, and then it reappear once we're gone. That was the only reason I went wrist pocket.
What is wrist pocket?
It says you flick your wrist, causing one object in your hand to vanish. The object, which only you can be holding and can weigh no more than 5 pounds, is transported to an extra dimensional space, where it remains for the duration.
It's literally a prison pocket.
Yeah. Until the spell ends, you can use your action to summon the object to your free hand, and you can use your action to return the object to the extra dimensional space.
So how long
and-
does that last?
An hour.
Easy clap.
I mean, honestly, it's still a strat. Because the book is making Casimir go fucking nuts.
Yeah.
We get the book. I'm not saying this is gonna happen, but we get the book. We get the throne. You fuck off with the book. Somebody's got the throne. That guy's shit out of luck.
Got nothing. We
Oh.
took it all.
Yep. And then we whoop his ass and knock his in the dirt.
Yeah.
Sorry.
All right.
All right.
For this
Holy
smug
fuck.
fucker. All right.
And it also says an object still in your pocket or still in the pocket plane when the spell ends appears in your space at your feet.
The fucking Pip's entire existence as campaign has been vacuum.
Yes.
Yeah, he's just the Hoover.
I just
He's
feel like
on
we're
the
having
loop,
like deep
on the loop,
conversations,
on the
and
loop.
like it's just a Swiffer
Wait.
sweeper sound in the background, just like
I
Pip's just
took
like about how much that weigh.
yeah. I took disarming strike as one of my featured things. I can knock the book out of his hand.
Yes, perfect.
Okay. Anyway,
Pip swoops
sorry.
in, snatches
Oh.
it up.
And then I don't even know how
Oh.
this
and can
spell
Misty
works,
step
but like,
out.
but I'm thinking of like the potential it has. It's called rope trick. As you touch a length of rope,
rope
that's
trick is amazing.
that is up to 60 feet long. One end of the rope rises into the air until the whole rope hangs perpendicular to the ground. At the upper end of the rope, an invisible entrance opens to an extra dimensional space that lasts until the spell ends. The extra dimensional space can be reached by climbing to the top of the rope. The space can hold as many as 8 medium or smaller creatures. The rope can be pulled into the space, making the rope disappear from view outside of the space.
You have a freaking chateau.
Attacks and spells can't cross through the entrance into or out of the extra dimensional space, but those inside can see out of it as if through a 3-foot by 5-foot window centered on the rope. Anything inside the extra dimensional space drops out when the spell ends. So like
Perfect.
a lot of what I've been like putting together has been like get the fuck
Quick
out.
escapes.
Like
Yeah.
get the fuck out, like
Yeah.
some form of trickery, like
And you can take us with you. It's perfect. It's wonderful.
oh,
Got a
I
hot
had,
tub up there.
I had other so I didn't realize we were still limited to spell 2 things. I don't know why I was looking at 3 or 4.
Wait.
And there was one called Dimension Door.
Oh, it's
Oh yeah.
oh, yeah.
Dimension Door is so
Sick.
good.
So I was
Dimension Door is
looking at that, and
sick.
like my original list of the 2 spells I was gonna go with was Dimension Door and Greater Invisibility. And then when I got limited to like the level 2 spells or whatever, I was like, okay, all right, reworking this.
Yeah.
Locate Object and Rope Trick, because Locate Object is gonna come in handy, given Pip has held the book. And so he's been in close proximity, so it's like one of the requirements. And you can locate the item or object as long as it's within 1,000 feet of you. So we need to be within proximity to some degree, but like that's pretty generous.
Pip's actually so clutch, dude. Just for,
Yeah.
he's a bloodhound when it comes to just shit that would be useful.
And you were worried you'd be bad at this, Kirby.
And don't forget my throwing when I didn't take the identify spell when I got the fucking.
Oh, so funny. A wizard without identify is comedy.
Fuck, dude.
That's so good. All right. Well,
Hell yeah.
we
Yeah.
definitely have a lot to plan next time.
Gotta-
Chuck's asleep at the
yeah,
end of
we-
the table.
We gotta catch Chris up with the madness that's about to ensue.
Oh yeah, I need to put this in chat. Chuck needs to roll a wisdom save.
Oh yeah.
Oh, by the way, I miscalculated. Pip did 43 damage in that one turn.
Jesus Christ.
Nice.
Wizards, man.
Dude, the wild magic surges are so I love it. It's so chaotic.
Yep.
It's literally like giga damage or just giga nerf. Like it's
Yeah.
literally up to 40 damage in one go, or you're a potted plant. Like
Or no in between. Yeah, exactly.
Dude, I was so Silbulet's running a wild magic barbarian in our other
Whoa.
game. And I'm not kidding. I did just like a sim, like just a sim round of combat. And he raged, and off of that rage, his surge procced on a 20% chance, and then he got the fireball one where he essentially just explodes into it. Like the spell or whatever it was called. You cast fireball on yourself, and in like a 30 or whatever foot radius, and he killed half the party instantly. Literally the first turn of round one.
PPK'd everybody. Yeah.
Yep.
so,
It
Sock,
was
I have a
so bad.
question.
Yeah.
So with the RNG portion of the wand, one of the things with Spell Sniper is the doubling of range for the spell.
Yeah.
So when I rolled the 66, it said within 30 feet. Would that also have been doubled to 60?
the spell sniper only works for attack roll stuff. So maybe if you were doing a spell that required an attack roll and then it happened, so if you did like a
In that case, I
scorching
did
ray,
magic missile.
yeah,
Is
so that's like an auto hit though. So you didn't
Oh,
roll an
okay.
attack roll. So maybe if you did like a spell that had an attack roll, like a scorching ray or something like that, then sure. But I don't think you have any attack roll spells right now.
You know,
You have
I'm a
ice
utility.
knife.
Yeah, but it's not. I never have it prepared.
Oh, okay.
as,
Yeah.
You know, got priorities. You never know when you need to snatch something into another plane of existence. You know.
True.
Frost just fucking looting. Oh my god. It's actually so funny. Fuck.
Just walking around with a vacuum just behind us. Misty steps back into existence, takes the bombs. Misty steps back out of existence.
Man, that random wild magic has worked for you twice now. Once in the dragon room in the archive or whatever, after you fucked with the globes or the orbs or whatever.
I just
and you-
Yeah.
You
Turn
turned
into
it-
the sun.
Oh, yeah, he just turned into the sun. And that
Holy
actually
fuck,
illuminated
you're
the
right.
fucking things that were attacking us.
You're right.
So it just worked out. Pip is actually lucky.
Yeah.
Fuck.
I mean, Sock later clarified that like a certain roll pretty much would have like wiped us or something. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
pretty
yeah.
bad one.
Yeah, if you hadn't rolled, because you rolled, did you roll a nat 20 on that? Is that what it was?
I don't even remember.
I
No, I think
remember
it was
you rolled
I had to roll
really
100.
high.
Yeah,
I had to roll like a two 100s, I think. I could be wrong.
You rolled super, super well, and if you hadn't rolled so well, then we would have been nuked. Yeah.
Yeah, Sam is right. Excluding him dying 20 minutes ago, he is lucky.
yeah.
Hey, can you explain what
Yeah.
happened there? Like,
The
What?
banshee screech.
oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
is
Hey,
that just
yeah,
literally life or death?
Yeah, if you
Didn't you
failed that
roll
wisdom
a
save. It wasn't a 1. I don't think you rolled a 1, but he rolled lower than the 13 required. Yeah, if you rolled lower than the 13 on that Banshee's Whale, you had 0 HP.
Yeah, those
Yeah.
things
Holy
are
fuck.
scary.
Banshees are. Okay, so
I'm glad your lightning fucking hit it,
Okay.
frankly.
Zap the shit out of
so I have to know. Will you tell us now that we're past it? What was that, a will-o-wisp fight back in the forest, or do we?
You don't know.
That tells
Damn
me
you.
at some point we might be back.
No.
Well, we have a
ain't
wizard who
going
can
back that
teleport
fucking
us
forest,
fucking
bruh.
anywhere, according to her. So
I mean, we
Listen,
actually,
this isn't a fucking video game, okay? You don't get to know what you missed, all right?
What?
Is there any farming
What about when the
spots?
campaign is over? Will you tell me, please?
you need to
No, but-
level up.
Damn.
You
we go
just
kill those
leveled up.
wisps. Yeah, is there any farming, like pigs or something? Like we can just like go kill them.
That's okay, because you know what? Even
Farming
if we did
experience.
leave a kid
Yeah.
to die, we saved another one, so it evens
Yep.
out. It's fine.
You guys
we
can go
left
kill some
several
rats.
people. Yeah, I was gonna say we're gonna level up on rats.
Yeah.
This man broke up somebody's neck
listen.
today.
Hey, none of this we ain't speaking French around here. I didn't leave those people. I was the last one in the doors, okay? I didn't want to
Doors.
leave them to die.
I'm still curious behind the battery mechanic thing of that place, because it was like it clearly sucked the energy from the battery, but also healed.
It's
But like people were in the cells, like were they draining power from people? I'm so
Yeah. Yes.
confused.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that,
Yes.
they would go and they would kidnap magical people, and it would drain the magic essence from them into these batteries. That's why they didn't fuck with everybody. The people who didn't have magic, they didn't care about, because they weren't useful.
Yeah.
They only took the magic people because they needed their magic essence.
And then I have another question regarding like resistance
Sure.
to stuff. So when I did the original chill touch, I'm assuming I did no damage because of I rolled low, but also the type of damage, right?
No, you
Um,
hit with the spell, but the damage did nothing because it was immune.
Oh, it was immune.
It was
Okay.
immune. Yeah.
Does there exist a circumstance where, like somebody could heal from a specific type of damage as opposed to take damage?
Not
Or does that not
I-
happen?
I don't think so. There might be monsters out there that can heal from damage, but not that I know of.
Like fire with fire.
Right. Yeah. Or does it typically default to just like immunity? Like,
Listen, I'm going to say this. From the official books that I know of, I'm going to say no, but I don't always use monsters from the official books. I might come up with something, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Nice. Yeah.
because my perception of it is like defaulting to fucking World of Warcraft. Like if you use a fire spell on like a fire elemental, they're gonna be immune, you know?
Yeah.
That's usually how it is.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but I
either
didn't
they're
know if
immune
it-
or they'll take very little damage at all.
Right. I didn't know if it was like maybe there was a different extreme where hitting a fire elemental with fire would heal them because they're made of fucking fire, you know?
I mean, I think there are creatures that it could potentially exist like that. Like I know in Baldur's Gate, like the magma elementals or whatever, if it starts its turn standing in lava, it heals like a fuckload. So you have to like, I don't know, put like, I don't know, freeze it or some shit to
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
stop it from, yeah.
Yeah.
That
Or
makes
cut
sense.
it out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Well.
All right.
thank you guys.
I can't wait to turn
fuck
into
yeah.
a potted plant next week.
Let's go.
Yeah, we're gonna be in the fight with Kazam and he's gonna, or fucking Casimir, and Pip's just gonna fucking.
Don't
Oh,
forget,
my
zero
God.
damage.
The other one's gonna turn into a devil and take over the fucking
Yeah.
hell. It's great.
He's a spiky ficus.
Don't forget, 0 damage or 43. Nothing in between.
Yeah.
Okay?
Nothing in between.
We're either blasting people or we're getting blasted. It literally went from
Hell yeah.
0 damage, and the craziest part is I thought I was clear. I was like, they have disadvantage until my next turn, which is after their turn. Like, I thought everything was good, and then I went from 25 to 0.
In an
25 to 0.
Yep.
Oy.
How much?
Ain't no joke.
How much
Yeah.
health did they have, Sock? If you don't mind me asking. When I did 43 damage that turn.
When you did 43 damage, I can't remember. I think they had like
That banshee was chunky because
Fuck.
we did quite a bit to her.
Yeah.
20 something.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
20 something. Because you only just about killed it.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, because it had like resistance and immunity and just shit. It had like 50
Yeah.
something hit points, but you got to think that's like doubled, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So
Nice.
Very
That
interesting.
was good. That was
Yeah.
good.
Well, thank you
Alright.
very much, Sock.
Thank
Of
you,
course.
Sock.
Yeah.
I'll see you guys next week.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Fuck
And
yeah.
Thank you guys. It was
All right.
great.
Yep, thank you.
Goodbye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
I have to go find.
I don't know what he just said. All right. Guys, thank you for hanging out. I hope you enjoyed episode 10 of Tales from Ankia, a very interesting one as they get ready for the assault on Kazath. I'm going to dip out early today because I'm going to go meet my parents for dinner. Yeah, I appreciate you guys. I'll see you all tomorrow. And yeah, see you guys then. Goodbye.